Hi guys, welcome to this collective reading. This reading is timeless and I've set the intention that this message will find who it's meant to find when it is meant to find them. Okay, so if the title caught your attention, there may be something in here for you. Okay, we have unknown territory and first light coming out. And we'll get one more card, please. All right, we have surrendering to the journey, release control. Okay. Get ready for new horizons, bottom of the deck, okay? Far away places. Okay, this could be literal travel for some of you. Some of you could be moving location, but it could also be just a different mindset from where you are, somewhere new on your journey, okay? It just something unfamiliar, something different to what you've known, okay? We have unknown territory coming out here, okay? So the message reads, you're exactly where you need to be. Some of you may be feeling a bit lost now, maybe in a sort of a hanged man energy where you've maybe closed out a cycle and now you're integrating the lessons that you've learned from closing out that cycle. There's just a period of things not happening and you're maybe wondering if you made the right choices, or you're wondering what your next step is going to be. Spirit is saying you're exactly where you need to be. Owls could be important for someone, okay? There's an owl in this card. So just notice this is like a vast unknown, it's all snow, it's the wilderness, and there's no signal of what direction to go. Something new is coming in, first light, beginning a new cycle. This came out, I think the last time I used this card. So there is something new beginning for you after this period of stillness, shall we call it, okay? So something new is coming in for you. Could be something coming from a faraway place, okay? And you've been called to release control, surrender to the journey, okay? So I feel like control was a theme in a previous reading, or maybe it's one that hasn't been posted yet, but the need to trust the process, surrender to the journey. By trying to control things and make sure things happen a particular way, we actually cause delays or we can stunt progress. So this new cycle is going to call for you to release control. You're being called to trust the process, okay? It could be something very different, as I was saying, with the faraway places, something completely new to you, something unfamiliar. And you're being called to go with the flow. So let's get the tarot out and see what else we can pull from this message. Okay, Spirit, tell me about unknown territory. We have the Hierophant popping out immediately, okay? So this is sort of, I'm feeling this as like the ascension process here, the steps to enlightenment, okay? Sitting in the stillness, and some of you may be going through some spiritual ascension here, maybe feeling uncomfortable. Maybe you're used to always going, always having something going on, but you're being called to just chill, okay? You're exactly where you need to be. Tell me more about unknown territory, please. Oh, we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so there's some overthinking here, some anxiety, some stress regarding your current situation, okay? Some of you could be, I feel like there was possibly some sort of some ending maybe, and you're questioning your decision. Should I have ended something? Should I have left something behind? You are exactly where you need to be. Things just aren't necessarily moving at this time because you're going through that integration period of what you've learned, okay, or what you've healed. You're becoming that new version of yourself. Okay, let's get one more card for unknown territory, please. Unknown territory, please, Spirit. Yeah, the Five of Cups. So there's something that's been left behind here, okay? And there's a grievance. There's feelings of loss or mourning. But there is a positive to this situation with the Five of Cups. Either something can be salvaged, or there's a need to look on the bright side of something, okay? Yes, something may be leaving, you may have had to leave something behind, but there is still good to be found in the situation. Okay, so you're focusing on what's lost, you're focusing on the past here, maybe trying to cling on to something that you need to let go of. Okay, so I feel like something had to be released here. And it's very uncomfortable, but you're exactly where you need to be. Let's clarify first light, please. Ten of Cups, okay. So the new cycle coming in is going to bring in this Ten of Cups energy, okay. Look, you're moving from the Five of Cups to the Ten of Cups. Look at this energy shift. All right, we have, the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups energy moving to the Ten of Cups with this new cycle that's coming in, okay? So Cups, it's emotional fulfillment, emotional well-being. The Ten of Cups is like just sheer joy, feeling so content, so stable, so grounded, so emotionally grounded and stable. Joy really is what I'm feeling, okay? So something may have had to be left behind. There may have been a loss of some description. Could just be the loss of the old version of you, which is uncomfortable. Change is very uncomfortable, but this new cycle is bringing in this Ten of Cups. There's an opportunity for Ten of Cups here, okay? So oh my word. Trust in the process. All right, we have Ace of Wands reverse and the Four of Pentacles here. So the Four of Pentacles can be, I'm kind of getting clinging too tightly to something. Notice how she's clutching to her purse here, okay? There could be something that you need to let go of here, definitely with the Five of Cups in the recent past. And with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, you could be feeling uninspired, okay? For some of you, there could be a need to kind of be mindful of your resources, okay? The Four of Pentacles can be, you know, an energy of greed or of hoarding, but it can also be, you know, protecting your resources, being careful with your finances. Maybe saving will be important for some of you. Maybe you're saving for travel, okay? That could be for some of you. But there is some sort of block here, and I feel like for some of you, it's because you are possibly clinging too tightly to something, okay? Pentacles is the material world, so clinging too tightly to something that you maybe need to release. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. For some of you, you could be feeling that money is maybe holding you back, or ooh, the Star, Aquarius energy there. So wish fulfillment. So yeah, some of you could be feeling that money is blocking your future. Maybe some of you do want to travel, okay? And it's something you desire, but money could be standing in the way. With the Star coming out here, this is wish fulfillment, okay? So it's also healing. Some of you may need to heal your viewpoint of money, your connection to money, okay? There could be this feeling of never having enough, or which is a very realistic thing, especially in this day and age. Things are very expensive, but there's a need for healing with regards to your finances, your resources here. You may need to do some healing with regards to your relationship with money is the word that I was looking for. Okay, so that could be important for some of you. And I do feel like with this Ace of Wands reversed, money could be keeping you from feeling inspired or creative. Some of you may have this this idea or this dream, this wish that you wish to come true, but you're feeling confined by with financial restraints. Tell me about the Ace of Wands reversed, please. Judgment. So that's the wake up. Okay, this is I feel like for some of you, okay, Judgment, it speaks about reviewing your past choices, your past decisions, and how they are affecting your current reality. Okay, this can also be just waking up to, answering the call, answering your soul's call, choosing different decisions, choosing better decisions for your future, following your soul's path. So if some of you have been feeling blocked or uninspired, okay, there's something trying to get through to you. There may be a need to review how your own actions have contributed to your current situation. Okay. Tell me about surrendering to the journey, please. Six of Swords. Okay, so we've got two boats in this card. Okay, so movement, travel could definitely be for someone here. Six of Swords is moving in another direction, moving to calmer waters, leaving something behind. Okay, for some of you, I am definitely getting that some of you may be literally either traveling to a faraway place or moving, like relocating. Release control. There's a real need to trust the process. You may be doubting yourself. You may be doubting your choice. Surrender to the journey. Tell me more, please. Seven of Wands and Ten of Wands. So there may be some obstacles up ahead. There may be some obstacles that need to be overcome. Challenges. Some people may be questioning your path, be questioning your choice. And you're just being called to just not necessarily shut them out, but listen, but you don't have to take on what they are saying. Okay, we've got the Ten of Wands here. So definitely something closing out, some sort of challenging time closing out. You're moving on, moving on to better new horizons. Okay, and you're very much nearly there. Okay, so I feel like this is definitely for someone who is relocating. You're moving to another country or moving to, it's a significant journey. You may need to set boundaries with someone as well, with the Seven of Wands coming out here, or with several people. tell me more about the Seven of Wands, please. Clarify the Seven of Wands. The High Priestess, yeah. So this is trusting your gut, okay? So you could be coming up against opposing forces, shall we call them, okay? People who don't get it, people who are maybe trying to keep you stuck. And you're being called to trust your gut, trust your intuition. The High Priestess also is an energy who knows more than they share, okay? So maybe you don't need to share everything that you're doing with everyone, because sometimes when you open up your energy and you share with others what you're doing, they can sometimes not in an intentional way put negative energy onto it, okay? Because maybe they don't want you to change, or they don't want you to move, or they don't, whatever it is for you. Trust your gut, trust that you're doing the right thing for yourself, and keep it to yourself as well. Tell me about the Ten of Wands, please. Some of you may even be questioning your own decision, okay? But you're being called to trust your intuition. Right, we'll take these three. We have Two of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Clarifying the Ten of Wands. So some of you could be leaving behind a connection. For others of you, you could be moving in the direction of a connection, and it may be one that it's different to what you're used to. It's causing maybe these negative thoughts, these negative patterns are showing up again. Seven of Swords. For some of you, if you're leaving behind a connection, walking away from a connection, there may have been some deceitful behavior here, some lies, some manipulation, some sneaky behavior. Some of you could be quietly moving away from a connection, something that you felt trapped in, okay? You maybe came to the realization that you're not actually trapped. You know, someone could have been keeping you stuck for their own selfish reasons, you know, maybe narcissistic behavior or something. And the Seven of Swords can be about running away or sneaking away. It doesn't always have to be, you know, deceit. You know, moving away in the moonlight, moving away quietly, packing your bags and leaving. Okay, so I feel like this is a specific message it won't be for very many people. But yeah, I'm just noticing, see this crow, it's almost like it's ratting you out, okay? So this could be what I was speaking about with the High Priestess. Keep some, if you're getting out of a, let's call it a dangerous situation, okay? Just be wary of who you're sharing the information to, because there could be someone who isn't as trustworthy as they seem, and they could give away your plan, shall we say. Okay, so this took a turn I didn't really expect, but don't forget that we did have the Ten of Cups coming out here, okay? So this is what you're moving towards, okay? And the Star as well. So there's healing or wish fulfillment coming up here. I'm going to wrap this up here, guys. If this is your message, let me know in the comments. I wish you the best of luck with it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.